talking.
XD1.
Like good spots. Why does your mic look like that?
Like it. Should it be not like that?
Alright, it's okay. Let's just like,
I mean, it's fine.
I think it's better to point away from your mouth. He talks so freaking loudly.
How about you shut the f up?
Alright, anyways. Stopping the swearing in 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to the podcast. I'm your host, Matt Chin. And this is the co-host named Michael.
When did I become a Hi.
You've always been my co-host. This is my podcast.
It's Matt's podcast now, yes. You know, today.
Group M.
Group M for Matt. Group of Matts, bro.
Matt.
Okay, so, how was your day?
Good. Let's get right into this topic, because I feel like we almost ran out of time talking about the topics.
Okay,
we
so
have a lot of opinions.
You have a lot of opinions today? Okay, you know what? I'm not going to stop the light talk then. Let's just get straight into it. Wow, first time ever we actually go straight into it. Okay, cool. Okay, so today's topic is, what are your thoughts about the Jaguar's recent advertisement?
It's funny. It's very, very funny. Have you ever seen do you know what an EOS is? Like the lip balm?
No, culture me.
It's just a lip balm that's like spherical in shape, and you twist off it, so it's like one side's the cap, one side's the lip balm itself, but it's like they're all pastel colors, and the font of the new Jaguar logo is the same as like the EOS script, but just like something about the colors that Jaguar used at the script looks like this lip balm.
It looks like a makeup. It looks like a makeup commercial.
No, actually, yeah.
Like L'Oreal or something, and it's just and then especially when they all come out, they all like have like.
It's very forward and like fashionista type.
Yeah.
It's very interesting. Everything, it got really soft, huh? Like all the colors are very soft, not like bright.
Yeah, it's all pink and stuff.
Like pastel and like soft. The font, there's no like, everything's curved nicely.
Dude, it's too pretty.
Yeah.
It bothers me because when I think Jaguar, I think royal. I think like prestigious British sports car.
Yeah.
And Range Rover. But beyond that, like, it's regal. It's like something posh. Like, now I see it as like, when did this become another Mac store? Like,
a what store?
A Mac store? You know, like, that's what I imagine. I'm like, is this a commercial to sell cars or to put on the eyeliner, bro? I'm very confused right now. Like, by all means, like, be progressive. By all means, you know, inclusivity. But it's a freaking Jaguar. Bro, it's all about, like, when you buy a Jaguar, it's a status symbol. It's a statement, right? Why are we, like, what is this? Like, I don't understand. I cannot figure it out. I get the part that they're, like, trying to be more, like, progressive because now we're in a world where, like, you know, you can be 120 different genders. By all means. But it doesn't sell the brand well. I don't understand what we're doing anymore. Did they sell themselves off? Also, I found out recently because Mayank, apparently in India there's a company named Jaguar as well. They sell toilets.
Nice.
So
amazing.
I just thought it was so funny. He's like, it really went down the shitter.
Hey, watch your language, buddy. You're gonna do monetize on YouTube.
And we don't make money yet, so it's fine.
Going back to your point about like, used to be a status symbol, now it's not. All right, I'm gonna make a joke that might be a little out of pocket. But here we go. I still think a Jaguar can be a status symbol. What status, you might ask? LGBTQ. It's still a status symbol. All right, moving on. So,
He just stopped himself. Like, it's too much. The judgment was real.
Okay, so I think one of the most interesting parts about their whole thing, they deleted everything. If you go on the Instagram page, they deleted everything from the old branding. Like every post before the rebrand has been deleted. As a side note, their new slogan is "Copy Nothing," right? That's their new bio. It just says "Copy Nothing." That's the new slogan.
Okay.
So okay, interesting. Like blank slate. There's actually a company called Nothing. It's do you know like Huawei, OnePlus?
Okay, yeah.
The starter of OnePlus, which is under the Huawei like umbrella, broke off from that umbrella and created his own company called Nothing. Nothing's bio says copy Jaguar.
That's genius! See, that's smart. That's
so random and funny. Okay, but that was the side note. Anyways, back to Jaguar. They deleted everything. And I think the really interesting part is I believe they discontinued all their vehicles. right?
Can I be honest with you? I don't follow Jaguar anymore because there's nothing that I really care about from their new lineup.
True.
I never liked the F-Type. Sorry, crucify me all you want. I think the F-Type wasn't that great in terms of like aesthetics. Like, yeah, it's a 2-seater. So is a Z4. You know, so is a Miata. But don't care about it enough.
True.
Land Rover, different. I do like an SVR. Like a Range Rover SVR.
I wonder if they're going to continue their current lineup with this new rebrand, because then they just change all their badges and yada yada, right? But then the cars don't match the new rebrand. So I think from what I've heard is they're killing off all their cars,
so they can
and they're just refreshing the brand with new cars, models.
Like
correct me if I'm wrong.
New models. Oh.
Yeah, and I think that's going to be the most interesting part. New rebrand, new identity, new models. What models are they
I'm
make?
so scared to think about like where this is gonna go, because like. Again, I'm so used to it. See, hold on. What? Almost 100 years of legacy, right? Something like that, or more. I forgot what the first Jaguar was, like 1930s or something. So, it's either 100 years or almost 100 years. And they've always been racing, or they've been something of a luxury, right? And now this is just making me think, you know, modern chic at best.
Yeah.
So where are we going with this now? It's very interesting to see where I'm waiting to see where it goes, and then I'll make my judgment. But right now, it's like I'm a little concerned. Not gonna lie, because I don't know what's going on. That's the thing. It's the curiosity. But maybe that's part of the ploy. Maybe that's how they're trying to get to us. Conspiracy theory.
Publicity. Get everyone talking about it.
You know, it's like exactly. Look how many people are talking about it, and now us too.
Yeah. Okay. Based on the new branding and the commercials, and you've seen the reel, right, that they posted?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Okay. Based on what you've seen, what sort of cars do you think they're gonna make now?
I'm thinking, you know, like how when BMW came back, during the crisis, like the fuel crisis and the Great Depression, they made the Isetta.
Okay.
Imagine that's one, like something like that, kind of quirky, weird. Like I'm imagining something like that's gonna be in their lineup. Just because it's, in my head, it's like, what's part, being, you have to be, what's the word I'm looking for? Okay, so being progressive is one thing. Then you have to be efficient, right? So you don't want to go into, like ice engines and, like, gasoline power stuff.
Why are we being efficient?
Because that's the future. Progressive.
Oh, really?
No?
Like, it's like a general sense of the world, sure.
Yeah.
Jaguar?
I think I would like to think that it has to do with something about efficiency and certain aspect of some sort. Also, because
that wokeness.
Stay woke, kids. Another woke one would be like, imagine an Isetta, but long wheelbase.
Huh.
I just keep imagining the Isetta because it's just the Isetta was such a quirky and weird car, but it was a good car for people that needed a sort of transportation. And I'm assuming that Jaguar is going to probably do something along the lines of that, but with a modern touch. That's how I imagine it. At least, I'm not part of I don't work for Jaguar. I wouldn't know. I wish they would still continue making the V8 supercharged.
Really nice. Here's what I think. Based on the reel and based on the branding that I've seen, I think they're going to go the way of a competitor to the Fiat 500. It lines up if they just made it like the cutesy Fiat 500 competitor. Have you seen a Fiat 500 Gucci edition? The light blue one, I think.
It's white and it has the Gucci stripes and all that. And the Gucci interior, or I don't know if it's Gucci interior or Gucci inspired.
I thought it was the blue one, no?
I think it comes in multiple colors, but I know of the white one that exists with the Gucci because that's the standard Gucci.
True. If there's
presence.
a blue one, or like even just a standard Fiat 500, just a blue, like the light sky blue, I think that's a Jaguar competitor car. Just like the cutesy pastel colors, that form size, and that like cuteness.
Whereas the Isetta, that's why I thought about Isetta, because you could effectively apply that into that because it's so compact and small. It'll be cute, and it's like, because there's not a honking V8 in there, it'll be very like environmentally friendly, and it'll be more acceptable to the masses. Right, that's what I was thinking. That's why. So we're on the same line. Same but different.
Same cutesy stuff. But I think that's crazy. They got rid of like all their like stately, posh, classy vibe and brand image for these like cute, small little toy trinket cars.
You also want to know what else is crazy? The new BMW M5 that weighs as much. Wait, I think it weighs more than the X5.
Correct.
Yeah, that's crazy. ultimate driving machine, but it weighs as much as a house.
Are we gonna do a segue into the BMW topic?
I mean, we're already there.
All right. So I think this episode is gonna just be about new cars and
like more branding, like new branding and stuff.
So yeah, branding. Because like I'll talk about like the Jaguar a little bit more.
Okay, sure.
The Jaguar like cutesiness. Someone reminded me that BMW actually tried to pull a cutesy rebranding of BMW. I think it's called like the iVision D or something.
I think it was called D. Yeah,
D.
like D or DD, something like that.
Oh, D might have been the character that they
the car
put on the no. I think iVision D was the car.
Yeah,
they had an actual like mascot.
Oh really?
I think it's called D or something.
I remember when they did the little hoax where it's like, oh, they got hacked or something.
Yeah, by D or something.
Yeah, yeah.
And then that one failed immensely. And just the massive not backlash, because no one really cares. But like, just like, no one like cared.
That's the problem. Stupid. It was failed marketing at its finest. It was an absolute fail. It's like, what happened? Everyone thought it got hacked, which, great, we're talking about BMW, just to find out it was a marketing scheme. And then it's a marketing ploy, sorry. And now he's like, oh, that's it?
Ploy, scheme, scandal.
English so good. English so good. Number one in class.
Yeah, so like based on like BMW failing with the cutesy, colorful, inclusive. I don't like how we use the term inclusive because they haven't outright said we're trying to be inclusive. Yeah. BMW or Jaguar. But I think it's just like the vibe.
It's the vibe. That's the thing. Because it doesn't make sense to me other than the fact that that's where they're trying to go. I don't even see a car in their ad. At least with BMW, there was D that it's an electronic, self-driving, automotive, like self-autonomous car. At least there's that. So at least we know it's still car related. Jaguar's literally, I'm gonna get crucified for this. A guy in drags and makeup, just spinning in the circles. Like, make that make sense to me. That's what I said. That's what I said. I'm gonna down this hill at this point.
All right.
Because that's like, I'm like, I don't get it. Like, what is it? Like, make it make sense, right?
We're so gonna get canceled by our one viewer.
You know what? That means we can restart and be better.
Yeah, I think BMW failing was a good thing because BMW stopped doing the stupid iVision D thing. So like, I don't know if you know, but like one of my favorite phrases is sometimes bullying works.
Yes, I know you. Yeah. You do that every day.
For BMW, it worked.
Beat them up until they stop being dumb.
Yeah, exactly. So with Jaguar, I think a lot of people are just waiting until like the cars come out because like, I can forgive stupid marketing and branding if the cars are good. I can forgive it.
Yeah, because the marketing was whatever. If the product is good, we can accept it. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So I'm holding out hope. I'm holding out hope for when it comes. If it comes and it's a bad product, dude, you know I'm the first one going to be bullying them on Twitter. At Jaguar, stop.
Please get help.
Get help. Here's a therapy hotline.
just call us up anytime. We'll have a discussion.
At Jaguar, do you want to come on our podcast so we can like give you therapy?
At Jaguar, what kind of podcast so Matt can bully you somewhere? Dude, that'd be so cool though if it actually happened. That's how much pull we have. Nah, think about it. We got a whole like big corporation coming down here just to hear us talk.
Jeez.
And tell them why they're messed up.
Dude, honestly, if companies listen to their consumers more, not that the two of us are Jaguar consumers.
Yeah, we're not. We're generally not. I like Jaguars, but like not to that extent. No.
Not to the extent of our money.
Yeah, exactly. I'm poor. Like, I can only drive a Honda. And we both drive Hondas. That's a great part. Yeah, we're the same level of brokenness. We understand each other.
Then maybe companies would do a lot better if they listen to consumers. But hey, like if you want to like make your cars and make your cars. But anyways, so that's my point. We'll wait for the Jaguar cars to come out and then we start building them. All right, that's what I want to say about the Jaguar branding.
Why I brought up BMW is also because in the more recent years too, like I don't know if the product actually is what it represents, what it actually represents anymore. In a sense where it's like the M cars, right? Like the M3 and M4. Like I heard that they drive great, and I was one of the first people that says I don't think they're that ugly. I want to see it in person before I make judgment on the nasty grill. And review about them in terms of performance and driving, it's been great. But but then when it comes to the other stuff, the other M cars, right? It's like that's why I brought the M5 particularly. It's a massive boat. It no longer lives up to the same sort of.
I think it's the slogan. What's the slogan for BMW?
Ultimate driving machine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the
Heck
thing.
no.
That's the thing. I don't know if that new M5 can represent what the E39 used to be.
Heck no. Not even what the E39 used to be. Ultimate driving machine. Not even close, bro.
But what's the ultimate driving machine? Like what would you define an ultimate driving machine to be? Like what does it have to be?
The singular? Like the singular ultimate driving machine?
Let's put it this way. What does it have to be in order for you to call it an ultimate driving machine?
A car that invigorates driving as a fun thing.
New M3, M5s, M3, M4s are apparently. They got drift mode and all that stuff. Isn't that fun?
Yes, but I think every car should be that. Also, I am allowed to bully one car in particular. Like I think it's okay for people to like one car from a brand and not like another car from a brand. So for me to say the BMW M5 sucks, but I enjoy M3 and M4, that's okay.
Does this suck though? Does the M5 suck?
Heck yeah, bro.
Why?
It's heavy. I'm pretty sure it doesn't handle very well.
We won't know until I guess we actually go and drive one. BMW Canada. Just look at the camera.
It's heavy. I think weight is the ultimate thing against driving fun. I think lightweight sports cars are fun. But not has to be lightweight. It has to be like.
Here's the thing, right? M3 was 3,400 pounds basically. The E46 M3.
Yeah.
Being the benchmark of the BMW M car lineup.
Sure.
Was 3,400 pounds.
Okay.
That's heavy back in those days if you compare to other cars that came out in that era, right? Like, see, another sports car of that era, 2000s.
S2000.
S2000 would be one. Yeah, Miata still would be in the same category, right? If it's a couple of sports cars. And those weigh 600-700 pounds less. Well, S2000 is 600 pounds less. Miata is another 300 pounds less than the S2000. Effectively, the Miata is 1,000 pounds less. And even we go into, like, say, NC Miata, which is a little later, sure, whatever. That's the heavy one, and that's 1,000 pounds less. NB is it's way lighter, but it's also very weak, so it's hard to compare an NB Miata to a E46. But the idea is the BMW was always heavy compared to everything else that is supposed to be within the same realm, right?
True. But I think there's something to say about like long wheelbase German car that still handles well. Like what if you know the saying is like don't judge a fish on its ability to climb a tree?
Yeah.
What if they're just made for different racetracks? What if the BMW is better at longer sweeping turns versus
which it is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I think that's still like a fun quote unquote driving machine.
Now put that perspective into the new M5 where it's heavy, sure, but Autobahn, as long as it can accelerate and keep and maintain those high speeds, where's the issue? If that car can also take turns, not as well as the M3, M4, because it's way heavier, but as good as them, right? Like just slightly under it, but it can do all the other stuff and all that other stuff as well, then how come that's not an ultimate driving machine?
You know the meme where it's like guys who drive manual be like, I want to be one with the car. I want to change this and like jerk off the stick. It's like that's a meme, right?
Yeah.
I think as much as that's a meme, I think it still holds weight as like I want to be one with the car. And the new G90 M5 seems like a computerized version that's only good at going in a straight line. With
G99.
G99?
I swear it was called G99 or something. That was so funny.
No, G90.
It's G90?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Pardon me.
The G90 M5, the big heavy hybrid one.
Yeah.
Yeah, is just a big computer with a lot of power. But does it make you feel like you're involved in the process? Does it make you feel like you're one with the machine and just on the road? I don't think so. I think it's become like a big computer, from what I've heard. It's heavy and it's numb.
The irony to this is, so I've driven a GTR, the R35, and when the R35 first came out and everyone reviewed it, it's like driving a computer on wheels. But then I drove it in more recent years, like I think it was 2019, because I had a opportunity to drive one. It was tuned as well, so I mean, like it was claimed to be 700 horsepower. it was a riot to drive, even though it was an automatic, and everything about that car was dramatic. Like, the upshifts are always jarring, and I think it's the...
Oh, really?
The upshifts are...
smooth.
No, it's terrible, bro.
Huh.
This is how I put it. Driving that car around the road, like around the streets, like normal streets, it feels like I'm driving a manual car, but I don't know how to drive a manual car.
So like SMG type beat.
Yeah, I haven't driven an SMG to compare, but it's like, yeah, it's close to that where it's very clunky, where, you know when you do a really bad first, second gear shift? Yeah. That's what it feels like in every gear in a GTR.
Interesting.
Although
first year GTR, like an early pre-facelift GTR?
No, I think it was a 2013 or something that I drove.
2013 would have been...
Is it facelift or pre-facelift?
I thought it was like 2008 to 2012 maybe?
So, well, maybe, that's the thing, yeah. Right? Like the one that I drove already had some revisions done, and it's still like clunk. Huh. Like it's like you don't hear it, but you feel it. Like you feel the jerkiness of it every time you go up an upshift. Even if you're driving it slow, it's worse if you drive it slow. It gets better as you drive faster.
Interesting.
Right? But anyhow, beyond that, the car was great. I had fun with it. Yeah. But remember, back in the day when it first came out, it was like, oh, it's like a computer. Who want to drive that? And now it's a status symbol as well as an icon in its own respect, right? And like, are we also not just? I'm just asking a question here because I'm not sure myself. Are we not giving the same sort of judgment that we once give the GTR now to the new cars, and in this particular case, the new M5?
What if the bar has just shifted? Like in 2008 to 2013 when the GTR came out, people were like, this feels like a computer because everything else that's available now, like a E92 M3, feels mechanical and driver's machine. So the R35 by comparison feels like a computer. And then you move like now into 2024, the GTR feels mechanical and a driver's machine compared to like 2024 cars. You see what I'm getting at?
Yeah, I guess.
As the car's kind of like more technology. We look back on the GTR and like, that car's not that bad by 2024 standards.
But that's the thing, right? Like it's at that point that it's almost like we should never have those kind of, when we review a car, then we should never look back and compare those to what we have now. That it should be, right now, this is what it presents. This is what we get from this package. It's either good or it's bad based on the parameters and the thing it provides. Like, that's it. You shouldn't ever go like, oh, I'd rather drive, comparing it to like an older M5. Because it's not the same car anymore, let's be real.
Yeah.
It's a hybrid. It has hybrid assist. The old F90 didn't have that.
True.
And then you saying the old F90 drove better. Why? Why would that drive better than the new one? Is it because it's more feeling, more feedback, more analog and less, assisted? Is that why?
I would say so, yeah.
But then that's not a good comparison then, because that's the new M5. It's a new product. It's a new thing. It's completely unheard of.
I think my stance on this is we are headed in the wrong direction.
Are we though?
I think we are. I think cars are just getting too fast. I was talking to these guys off camera. The Golf R with 300 horsepower is too much power. Johnson's GTI that I drove, dude, when I was going 160, 180, it felt like I was doing like 100.
With great power comes great responsibility.
with great power, and great stability comes numbness. I don't care. Yeah. If I'm doing 160, I want it to feel like I'm gonna die. Why would I do 160 just to feel like I'm not moving? Like, sure, it's comfortable, but I don't want to have to go 160 to make it fun. You know, Silly Goose sold the E39 540i
because he called it boring.
Yeah, because he said it's only fun after 180 kilometers an hour.
Supposedly, we don't know if that's true or not.
No, that's what he said. I know it's true. I know it's.
Yeah, I don't know how he found that out, but anyhow. Mexico. Yeah.
But anyways, that's the point. Like, I don't.
Mind you though, that was a luxury sports saloon, comparing to a genuine sports car. So, and also,
you got a 540, not a.
Yeah, exactly. It's not even a comparison, because think about it. The Boxster is a sports car, has sports car pedigree in every aspect. The 540 is literally, oh, hey, I am an executive, and the car happens to have enough power for you to do dumb stuff in, and also be a good car, back road car if you decide to go to Muskoka. That's all it was. But the Boxster was actually a sports car, right? So it's a hard comparison. But beyond that,
I just think like the horsepower wars have gotten so insane. Like I don't care. Does having a 2,000 horsepower car make it more of a driver's car than a 500 horsepower car?
I don't think that's the only metric you measure a driver's car with.
I think that's the wrong metric entirely.
Because I like slow cars because I like cars. I rather have more agility than more power.
Exactly.
Right, but I think that's because we both have the same sort of mindset towards what a car should be. That being said, though, a lot of people now is very like brochured. Like, you know, like my favorite thing is like everyone just read the brochure and think it's the best car because that makes the most. Oh my God, skid pad grip, top speed,
it's almost 0 to 60.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, fuel efficiency too. Oh my God, it's more efficient than this. Yeah, but I don't think. But then to say that it's not a great car is also like undermining a lot.
I don't say it's not a great car. I'm sure it's a great car.
Yeah, but the M5 is a great car. The M5, the new G90 M5 is a great car.
As a car, as a piece of technology, as a piece of engineering, it's a great car. Engineering-wise, technological-wise, safety-wise, etc. But like we're talking about the branding of BMW being the ultimate driver's machine. That's my issue.
Actually, I think now that I realize, I think it's his ultimate driving experience now. But regardless.
I don't give a heck.
Forget it, yeah.
Anyways, like it's not a driver's car. That's my point. I don't like if we put a hybrid system in it and the car gets like better fuel efficiency, better 0 to 60 because that's a hybrid, but now it weighs like an extra 1,000 pounds. Is that really worth the trade-off making it like handle worse? No, I don't think so. So that's why I think BMW is going down the wrong path.
Jaguar is confused.
Jaguar's confused. They're going through a phase, dog.
They go through things.
Through a phase. If Jaguar gave me a Fiat 500 competitor with an Abarth, like an Abarth competitor,
oh, that'd be fun.
Bless.
I hope it's
I'm on board.
Well, on that crazy note, thank you for listening to us rant and ramble.
Let us know down in the comments what you think Jaguar is going to do with their brand. Maybe by the time we post it, Jaguar already tell us what they're going to do.
And do you think that a pink Jaguar will look nice with matte in it? I just started putting the bus. I don't know why.
Okay.
Anyhow,
let us know in the comments down below if BMW's M cars are going in the wrong direction. Because I think they are.
I don't think so, but whatever.
Let us know in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and we'll catch you guys next time.
Oh, ooh, crispy. Ooh,
nice.
That was crispy. Oh my gosh.
Or give us a teaser.